And we're live. Welcome, Unicorn Chef Rob Fitzgerald and Mike Ellis Part 2, or Part Deux, as the case may say. If you're watching, if you're cooking, make sure you put us up on social media using the hashtag Unicorn Chef, or Mike Ellis is a sex god. Probably Unicorn Chef makes more sense, but as we continue down the cooking, we want to make people aware to donate and be nice for heart health. We have a good friend, not only a channel friend, but a Twitter friend, named Patrick Laverty. He runs a conference called Layer 8, who just had open heart surgery, which is amazing. I didn't know he had a heart. That's good news. It was found. But without really taking too much away from the master chef, Mr. Fitzgerald Ramsey here, pass it over to you, buddy. Who you representing?
I'm getting a laggard thing. Are you getting that?
No.
All right. So I'm hearing you twice, which.
Are you streaming on your phone, the episode?
No.
You still getting it?
No, I'm not streaming on the phone. I'm literally just plugged.
Oh, no. Am I still coming in twice?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hang on. Randy says you're on an MSN dial-up.
There we go. How's that? You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
I fixed it. Perfect. Well, hello, Mike. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm very excited to be back. I mean, this is no different. It's amazing that we already start with a train wreck. We start the show with a train wreck. So this is good. The last one, I mean, you kind of crashed and burned. I made a delicious meal, remember? I think you're right about, shout out to Patrick Laverty, having Laverty 9 there, having open heart surgery. I mean, he will do anything to avoid racing me. It is absolutely sad. I mean, I can't think of a bigger word, but hopefully he heals fast enough that we can all meet up at Layer 8 and enjoy the conference together. So
Agreed.
Tonight, what are we gonna do? Talk to me, man.
What are you drinking?
Oh, so I am drinking Cloudy Bay from New Zealand, Sauvignon Blanc. If you haven't had it, it's a good one. It's a popular one in the house. What are you drinking?
So I wanted to be respectful of you, so I bought one called 1924 in honor of the year of your birth.
You bastard.
You'll always be older, you son of a bitch.
1 year. It's 1 year older, Mike. That's it. That's all it is.
You'll always be 1 year.
Are you drinking it in a red solo cup? Is that what you're drinking it in?
It's a mega pint. Thank you.
Looks like a solo cup to me. I can't see anything there.
It's my red solo mug. How dare you?
Wow, there you go. Cheers.
Cheers to you, my friend. All right. So I had to promise Bryson that we would actually start prepping something right away, because the last time we did this, I think we talked for like 15 minutes before we started cooking.
Yeah, we did. But I mean, like, we made delicious meals. It's not about how long it takes. It's about how good it is.
I'd like to point out that you just confirmed that we both made delicious meals, contrary to what you were suggesting before, that I burned something. So you just got lawyered. Boom shakalaka.
That's not that. I retract some of what I just said.
Randy McCleven, Geeks Gone Wild, as I like to call it. He's saying that you are very suave and debonair. He actually spelled it debonair.
I've been debonair? What in the world?
He is so suave and debonair.
Nice. You know what I have? I don't know if you can see it, but I got my
red pants.
Of course, Salmon, baby. Salmon, wake up. right?
I'm wearing a red G-string, but I digress.
Nice. I couldn't fit into one.
So let's chop onion. The only reason I'm saying let's chop onion right now is because that's probably the most manual work that we're gonna have to do for the corn.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
So did your wife tell you where everything in the kitchen was?
Oh, no. I work my way around the kitchen here. Do you know what to do? Do you know how to cut an onion?
No. Please teach me. How do I cut an onion?
Just the first thing you want to do is cut it right down the middle and lick the top.
Lick the top.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay. Why am I licking the top of an onion?
Oh, because that will stop you from tearing up.
Really?
No, not at all.
Are you trying to make me do something dumb on TV or on YouTube?
YouTube eat?
Because it wouldn't be the 15th time.
I would never do that.
You know, I kind of don't believe you, brother.
Oh, come on, man.
No. You know I love you. I don't trust you at all.
Well, that's what love is, really, is appreciating someone without trust, isn't it?
What was that song? Love is what you want it to be.
All right, here we go. Are we dicing the onion? Are we?
You know, I always say do a family chop.
I'm not sure I know what that is. Like
a family chop is a non-formal, just a chop. So a couple chops lengthwise, a couple chops widthwise. So it's kind of not uniform.
You want it like big chunks, or?
Yeah, kind of like your diaper at the end of the day, big chunks. Are you still wearing the men's diaper, or no?
I am actually, because I didn't want to have to go to the bathroom in the middle of this. I wanted to be able to show you up.
Oh boy, lockdown your life is here. You have apologizing to do. You tried to kill her with fish.
I have a surprise for her. So I am so glad that she is here. That is ironic that she would show up after I am gonna, while we're making our fish meal.
Okay.
Right. I am going to make for her the Ravici Chick-fil-A, better than Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich with a patty on a bun.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you got to know, like, this is the top of the line.
Flaherty joined too, isn't that? It's nice to see him. It's nice. A man at his age, his advanced age.
You know, but again, he showed up late, sort of like the races that I have against him. So, you know. All right, I'm all done chopping, I think. You want big chunks, eh? There you go.
Show me your chunks.
All right. How about that? Can you see that? Looks like garlic cloves.
It kind of does.
Yeah. It's not though. It's onion. What is that? What's this you're teaching me?
She wants to make sure that I have my
Fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher.
Let me just see if I have mine. Wait 1 second.
I have no idea where Rob went. So.
Look, mine's all dusty because I've never needed to use it. But you know what? If I need to help you out, I'll give it a squirt. I heard it adds good flavoring to the corn.
What? I want to karate chop you. So cut your onions. Your onions are nice and chopped.
Yeah, they're chopped. I'm ready to go.
Right. Take a big pan.
It don't like a big pan. Okay.
Big pan. Big crisette.
This one good enough?
Yeah, I mean that looks like a little bit deeper. That's a saucier. You can use that, yeah.
No, you want a pan? Sorry. How about this? Look at this.
Turn it sideways. Turn it sideways. Yeah. That's cool. So put like on your stove, medium heat.
All right.
You know where the stove is, right?
I think is it which one is it?
It's not the one with buttons on the front.
Does it hold cold things? No.
Yes. So you're gonna put your pan. You're gonna put your pan on. You're gonna heat it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna put anything in it. You have to let it come to temperature.
Is that what they call it?
Especially that pan.
Yeah, of course.
That pan's a nightmare if you cook cold in it. So you want those pans to heat up so the molecules inside that pan come closer together. The hotter the better. The cooking in that pan, to be quite honest.
All right. You want me to go from 5 to a 7? There we go.
In between 5 and 7.
That would be 6. You want me to go to a 6?
You motherfucker! How dare you? How dare you mansplain that to me? Yeah, no, you want pans like that. You want pans like that to be real hot.
Okay.
You're less likely to stick in that pan from the get-go if you add your lube when it's hot. If you add it cold, it's going to seep in. It's not really going to lend to be very non-stick like your underwear.
No, you know what I got? I got the special kind of underwear that doesn't stick. It's the way. Look, it's like it doesn't stick. It's the good kind.
You know, I think honestly that's the first time we've seen underwear on Unicorn.
Of course. People are always asking to see my underwear.
I've always said so. So how often are you cooking in the house, Rob?
Well, what by cooking in the house? What do you mean?
How often are you the one preparing meals for yourself or family at the stove?
Well,
not the barbecue.
See, okay. So I am not the chef of the house.
Okay.
My wife Sarah is the chef of the house. She is phenomenal, but ridiculously good at cooking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In fact, we've invited the Ellises over and continually get rejected from.
Well, it's actually by design because I see the way that you look at me like I'm like a tuna sandwich. And you're like,
love tuna. I do love tuna.
So good.
So we're just gonna sit here and wait.
Yeah. And honestly, it's important to do it.
I believe you. Oh, yeah. Let me just show you the corn. I don't even know what the corn is.
This is the first time Rob's seen corn. Patrick says ordering pizza does not count. And Patrick, it only counts if there's pineapple on the pizza, for the record.
Look at this. This is going to be great. So, talk to me. What's going on in your world? By the way, what's going on in your world? What's new?
Mine? You bought organic corn?
Victoria did, but yeah. Yep, it's organic.
I wish it was
organic. Not sweet. Not. You're looking at this going, is it sweet corn? Nope. It's super sweet corn.
You know, it's funny too because this recipe in the fall is unbelievable because you use fresh corn. Like I would never, at any other time, I would never use frozen corn. I mean, I do. Frozen vegetables are great. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but this is a lot better with corn on the cob.
So what do? You just cut it off the cob and throw it in?
Yeah. No, you spiral cut it. You just put it in there right on the cob. You dumb son of a bitch.
I deserve that. See, do you think we're at a point where Bryson is crying now and regretting many of his life decisions, or no?
Kind of. So do me a favor. Put your hand over your pan.
Over my head?
Over your pan.
Oh, okay.
And if you can keep your hand over the pan without burning yourself for a couple seconds, you're probably okay.
I'm pretty hot.
It should be hot enough that you would never even consider putting your hand in it, but cool enough that you're not going to start immediately deep frying when you drop butter into it. So, and that's exactly.
I'm going to bump it up to low high.
Cool. Because what you want to do now is you when you put your butter in, you're going to want your butter to melt, but you don't want it pulp.
So do you want me? All right, I'll throw it. How much butter am I putting in?
I use probably two. Well, so one of those quarter sticks. I use about 2/3 of that two-thirds of a quarter stick. Do that math, Carpenter Joe.
2/3 of a quarter stick.
And Patrick, corn goes on it. Or sorry,
You're talking like 5 tablespoons.
Yes, exactly. No more than 5 tablespoons.
Oh no! If I use 6, do I wreck it? And you just
Yes.
throw it like this. You just throw it in like this.
Yeah. Drop it in. It should start to melt.
Sizzling.
Is it starting to melt?
That's sizzlers.
Okay. So just mix it around the pan, and if it's too much, turn it down.
I like it. So Sarah has begged me to not have the fire department show up tonight.
Chicken.
That's what I said. I said, don't worry about it. I'm cooking with Mike. It's going to be fine. They go to his house, not here. But literally begged me, don't screw this up. All right. So I have a bunch of butter. It's almost fully melted.
Is it melting?
Oh, it's almost. We're almost to the point where it's fully melted.
You take a little bit of olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
Once your butter is pretty much melted, and just add like a tablespoon.
Ooh. Olive oil is made with real olive?
Yeah, olive oil, EVOO or olive oil is fine. What you're doing is you're adding an additional source of fat and of lubrication. The butter is going to cook will burn at a lower temperature than the olive oil. So you're going to give it the ability to cook at a little bit of a higher temperature, but not actually burn.
I did not know that.
Oh, Rob, your microphone is a little bit fuzzy, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I did not know that. Is that better?
Is that a bald spot on your head or a sundial for a sex machine?
You bastard.
So when you get your butter and oil, mix it around.
Yep.
Put your onions in it.
Oh yeah, baby, this is the time.
Because what you're going for is a slower saute or saute.
You know who's excited about this meal? Connor.
Who?
Connor. You know he's been interning at Arcus for the past year and a half.
Who?
My son.
No, good for him.
Yeah, we're like legit, you know.
So I think it's when your company, your kid. It's not really an intern. It's more like familiar slave labor, right?
You've been talking to Connor, huh? Did he pay you to say that? Like this is BS. Like I'm not happy about that.
He's retained my services. So let's get your onions. So onions cooking. Okay. Can I season the fish?
Oh, yeah, we should probably get started on the fish. Right? Well, the good thing about fish is it takes like 4 minutes to cook. All right. Okay.
I forgot to get my kitchen weapons. Hang on.
What do you got? Talk to me, baby.
Rubber gloves, man.
Rubber gloves?
Mm-hmm.
Who are we murdering?
Your face?
No, your face.
No, yours. No, generally in the kitchen, I use, if I'm handling meats, if I'm touching my meat,
Yeah.
I'm going to use a rubber glove.
Okay, well, there you go. So let me run downstairs, grab the rubber gloves, and then we can do some murder signs.
So what I don't want to do is contaminate or cross-contaminate anything in the kitchen. Because running the sink while on camera is very loud. Camera that too. All right. What are you going to season your fish with when you come back?
What are you telling me?
Okay, what?
Huh?
What are you seasoning your fish with?
Salt, pepper, paprika. I like using adobo, and I have bay, but I really like the adobo. Do you ever use the adobo?
I like adobo quite a bit, actually, yeah. For my fish, I'm doing kind of a traditionally just salt, pepper, garlic.
Oh, look at you getting all traditional.
Well, you know.
What's it like being traditional?
Like, Rob has no idea where the seasonings are in his kitchen. That's where he is.
Well, right, exactly. And so is that ketchup? Are we talking about ketchup when we talk about seasonings?
And just remember to keep an eye on your onions so they're not actually cooking too fast. And yeah, Patrick's right. Patrick says salmon usually doesn't need much more than lemon and dill. Yeah, I'm totally with you.
Yeah, but if you had my salmon, you'd be like, oh wow, that's delicious.
I think that's true. Yeah, I like salmon. I like salmon in a very normal kind of way. I don't like adding too much to it. I don't like it making too fancy.
Okay, 1 second, then I'll prepare your way. We'll try your way. This will be a mic night. I don't want to upset you. All right. So what did you do? You threw it in the pan, a little bit of olive oil, and then salt and pepper on it.
So yeah, so what I do here is I turn the pan on, and I actually turn the pan on relatively high to get it hot. And then
So we're not broiling it. We're throwing it on the fry pan.
So the way that I normally do it, and I'll do it the way that you want. Don't get me wrong. I normally do a pan on each side and then finish in the oven.
Okay.
It's up to you though.
No,
And
it's up to you.
and Shan, little man is sleeping. He made a quick appearance with Uncle Rob before we went on. He says hello.
It's like, good luck, Uncle Rob. You're going to be amazing.
It's nice that Rob actually found out where the pans were. So is Sarah texting you where everything is right now?
By the way, that's not you're not I mean too far off, to be quite honest. If I'm not lying to anyone like myself. All right. So you said take the pan. What am I doing with the pan now?
So start heating your pan up. So put it on the stove, dry.
Yeah.
Turn the pan up to a decent temperature, like 7-8. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Medium high.
Yep. And then, have you already seasoned the fish?
So I've seasoned the fish both sides. I've seasoned the skin side heavier than the meat side.
Okay. You want to know a secret?
Yes, I absolutely do.
You want to have a skin time.
What? Your fish doesn't have skin?
No skin.
Cool.
When I stroke the meal, am I all done?
You were actually breaking up there, buddy. I didn't hear that last part.
That's not the stroke the meal, is it? Am I all
No.
done?
No. And actually, if your onions are cooking right now,
You want salt and pepper on it? That's what you told me? Salt and pepper?
you should season your onions right now.
Yeah, they're looking great, by the way. Do you want me to stir them?
Yeah.
What did you say, salt and pepper?
So I'm doing cumin, probably a tablespoon of cumin, a couple of tablespoons of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and salt.
Okay.
So you're kind of doing a chili kind of seasoning to it.
All right. All right. Look at that. This looks so good. Oh my God. You said cumin, you said paprika. What else did you say? You said cumin, paprika.
Cumin, paprika, a little bit of
Monaco.
chili powder.
Chili powder.
If you want to be extra adventurous, you can use celery seed.
Ooh, I like celery seed. That's a good one. Celery.
I'm using Lowry's rather than actual table salt.
Oh, is that making you healthy now or what?
Well, what you want?
So what do you want?
Take a look here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So you want your onions and your butter.
Yep.
You want your onions cooked in butter, and you want your seasoning just permeating into the onions.
Wait, are we talking about the fish, or are we talking about the
So right now your fish pan should be heating up,
Yep.
and your onions should be seasoned.
Oh, yeah, because yeah, absolutely, of course. Right? Oh, this is adventurous right here. This is more spices than I probably had in a month, right?
Good.
I don't even actually turn the salt thing or the pepper thing. I just go. It's like almost as effective.
No, the dessert on this menu, Shan, is technically wrong.
Hey.
So show me your onions. How are your onions?
What?
Are you still seasoning your onions?
Oh, what am I doing with my onions? They're good. I don't know what I'm doing with them. There you go.
Show me.
My onions. Can you see them?
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah, they look awesome. What do you want with them?
So now you're going to add your frozen corn. And the best thing about this is it's going to seize the cooking process of your onions right away.
Yeah.
Take your frozen corn, how much ever you have, whatever, and just dump it right into the pan. And give it one turn, just so that your onions are on top and the corn's on the bottom.
Good. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is so good. So far, Sarah would be impressed. No fire department.
What you're looking for is this. Onions kind of on top. Make sense?
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good, my friend.
Okay.
I never would have been able to figure that out.
And now you're going to onions are super hot. Your pan's hot, but you just put corn in, frozen corn, so the ambient or the temperature of that pan just dropped like, bam. So it's going to need to come back up to temperature. But this is where you have to be patient. Just let it come back to temperature before you touch it. Okay. Is your salmon pan heated up?
feeling good. It's starting to get warm.
Cool. So, olive oil
Yep.
into the pan. And you want a good couple glugs. And what you should see is that oil separate and move to one side. That means it's hot.
It did. It's like magic. It knew what you were going to ask for. That's pretty amazing.
That's a hot pan. Then you're going to take your salmon, and so I'm going skin side down. But I'm adding the salmon to the pan.
Oh. I need to turn this down a little bit. It's starting to burn. You're trying to burn my meal already?
And if you have enough oil in your pan, when you drop your salmon in, drop it away from you, like pushing it away. But you should admit, I don't know if you can hear the crackling. Shan gets it.
This doesn't look good to me. I'm a little bit nervous now.
Right. Show me.
It's bubbling and boiling.
Great.
You want to see it?
Yes.
What am I, from Missouri now?
Yes.
Nope. There we go. Can
That
you
looks
see it?
fine.
I'm going to go, woo! Look at that.
Yeah, you're fine. Just leave it be. Be patient.
Yeah, you know me, I'm super patient.
And pans like that, you have to let things cook to the bottom before you're going to be able to touch them. So just be patient. Randy wants to know where the panko is.
Oh, where is the panko? Are we doing panko?
No. You are so good looking.
Well, thank you. You're a good looking guy as well. You're still on the road. Imagine if we had like a show where we just like cook food back and forth or something.
I'm okay with that. I would like to remind everyone, since Randy's here, to geeksontheloose.com. They run a wonderful service and a wonderful computer shop. Lots of great downloads.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. Like I've used multiple downloads. Actually, no joke. Unsolicited ad right now. I've actually used his site multiple times to get tools to do stuff that we needed, especially when we were dealing with like issues trying to parse old types of data formats and stuff like that. No joke. No, absolute 100% no joke. What are you doing now? Should I be doing that?
So I just turned over my corn. I think I'm cooking at a little bit of a hotter temperature than yours.
Is that like that code for something else, or should I be doing more?
Stir. Stir would be the next thing. Turning it over is taking the hot from the bottom and putting it on top.
Good. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. So good.
And I just turned over my salmon. My salmon looks to be a little bit thicker than yours.
Is that what we're doing?
How's it turning? Is it easy?
Yeah.
It looks like it's easy. I mean, you're bent over, so everything looks easy when you're bent over.
Look, here is my delicious.
Yeah, that's okay.
Hey,
That's good, man.
face. That's not okay. This looks great. It's phenomenal. This is the best salmon ever.
Oh, look at that. Look at those big pieces, too. Salmon is so big.
Tony Hunt is here.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Custom roasted coffee. Go check him out.
Yeah.
He's been keeping me hyper for the last 3 months on his red team coffee. It's really good. It's not as. I had one that was pretty mild. I remember.
I had a mild one. It was nice and soft. Red team, you said, is big on attack, huh?
Yeah, red team is pretty good. So do me a favor. So what's going on with our cast, buddy?
Oh man, we're growing like crazy. We're just trying to add more partners, and I mean, you know, from my perspective, we're trying to help the 17 million small and medium-sized businesses figure out their, to an extent, their security posture, but more their risk posture. And so, we're working with MSPs and bars and CPA firms and law firms to help their clients get to where they need to be. And we have some very, very cool stuff that's coming out. Some financial analysis type work that we're doing as well to help quantify.
And to be clear, our cast is like an incident response fund.
We can do incident response as well. We do a lot of advisory work, a lot of design and strategy work, primarily design and strategy work around assessments. But sadly, we definitely lean on IR way more than I would like to. However,
I think that's kind of the tone of the internet these days, is forcing looking towards IR rather than
the best way to find a new client is find someone who's been breached, which is actually a sad comment to make, but very true. What am I adding to the corn? I want to screw it up now.
Yeah, turn your corn over.
I was just turning it over like you taught me in prison.
And I'm going to taste the corn.
All right, do that.
Because what I don't want,
Are we putting any spices into the corn, or is it just corn and onion?
What? So, all right. Sorry. I'm going to put my salmon into the oven right now. So to your corn, you would have added cumin, chili powder, paprika, celery, or did you add that to your salmon?
You jackass! I added that to the salmon. That's what I was asking. What do you do to the salmon?
We just misunderstood. That's all. So yeah, to the onions, you would have added all the seasoning and then the corn. So is all you have in there right now just salt and pepper?
No, I don't even have salt and pepper.
That's okay though. I mean, you're basically going to have butter fried corn, which is spectacular.
Wow. I can add some seasoning now, can't I? What happens if I add seasoning now?
Hang on, sorry, I'm tasting something here. I'm going to jack my heat. The seasoning is spectacular. I'm going to take another little knob of corn, or a little knob of butter, actually, and drop it in. And Randy, corn is nature's perfect vegetable, buddy. Goes in off the corn, or off the cob, comes out on the cob. Perfect.
Did you add a little bit more butter? Is that what you just said? To the corn?
Yeah.
You are a delight. Love it. Let's do it. Make it happen.
I'm just going to take a
Oh, this is good. This is good. All right. Yeah. What do you want me doing with the salmon, my friends?
Say it one more time.
What do you want me to do with the salmon?
So I would either leave your salmon alone, or to be quite honest, I would be tempted to take it off the heat. Because it did look like your pieces were a little bit thin. Not a criticism, just an observation.
No, I get it.
I just don't want you to think I'm playing with your thickness.
No, believe me, I can play with my thickness. LZ is here.
Who?
LZ is here. Doctor is here. I can make her one of my famous chicken sandwich. Better than Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, Shan stuff. That's right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, my sister joined. Thank you for taking time away from your drug-induced hallucinations you weed had.
We started, of course, with like everyone does, we started with the Tyson's chicken patty, because I know she's going to like that when she comes.
Are you cooking a frozen chicken patty? That's awesome.
This is the only way that she would love this. Like, when I'm done, she's going to be like, oh my God, Rob, this is the best chicken sandwich I have ever had. I can't wait to get up to Massachusetts to sit with you and Sarah and eat one of these things.
Randy just said, I think Rob bought his microphone at the same store he bought his salmon. That's funny. I don't care who you are.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
You have to agree that was really funny though.
It was but funny, and that's not nice. This is a nice night. This is a Jabra. This is a Jabra. I don't know, GN something. Think about it. It's a Jabra. And by the way, the salmon I bought at Costco, it's Costco salmon. That's good salmon. You know it's quality. That's Costco salmon. Unless I know the guy that caught it or lady that caught the salmon, I'm not buying it at some random store.
I mean, sir, this is just an Arby's.
Exactly.
What we got?
Oh, I do want to do a quick shout out. Ian InfoSec is the hookup when you need Girl Scout cookies.
I love Ian.
I think we bought, I don't know how many boxes we bought. And we just keep bringing them up from the basement. These here, if you have Finland, put them in the freezer. That is my pro tip of the night. It's pro. That is pro. Like, that's not like just, here, a little tip. Or, hey, I'm hot. What can I eat cold? Pro. It doesn't matter. Hot or cold, cold or warm. You take these, you put them in the freezer. They're delicious. Ian's the hookup on that.
I love that your cooking tip for the evening is freezing Girl Guide cookies.
It's true.
But yeah, I'm gonna freeze. You know, we do good. So I mean, you were there when Ian was putting up. Oh, buy my daughter's stuff, and I had literally just bought, 20 boxes, from a family member. And Ian rode me hard. He's like, "Oh, you really want my kids to cry?" I'm like, "No, but I guess they have to." So I figured, I'm like, if your daughters can hand deliver it to me, I'll buy them all.
I'll tell you what. You know what, CS? He owes us a golf game here in New England. Hasn't come. You know what's even worse? He's traveling around the country with Bryson doing these talk shows. Oh, hey, let me do a show. Let me do a show. Let me do this. Let me do that. Is he coming to New England? Not once. We've gotten the big middle finger from him. I'm buying all these boxes of candy or cookies. Nothing from him. He doesn't love us.
He doesn't.
He loves Scott. He loves Steve. He loves Lena. He loves all these other people, not us.
No.
Audrey, Crystal.
I mean, who doesn't love Audrey though? She's fantastic.
Yeah.
I will say her tweets about the moonstones and the rocks and stuff in her butt. That was way over the line.
That was, oh my God, that was way over the line for you or I. I can't even
If it's over,
way over, way not even on the screen over, way over.
Oh, Shan, sorry, Ian InfoSec. He doesn't love us at all.
No, he doesn't. It's true.
And I like that he's not here to defend himself. That brings me joy.
It's even more brilliant.
It's probably golfing, just dumb your golf.
By the way, right? I mean, yeah, no, it's
Stir your corn. Stir your corn.
oh, stir the corn. Stir the corn on unicorn. That's like a little song. That's like a little rhyme that we got going on. Stir the corn on unicorn. Stir the corn on unicorn. Stir the corn on unicorn.
So I would turn the heat up. It looks like you have more liquid in there than you need. So I would turn the heat up more to start that cooking away. That just means that your temperature is a little bit low. So rather than it cooking out, it's steaming and melting. So your butter's not cooking out and not emulsifying, but sauteing into the corn.
What am I doing with my cold salmon now?
You can whack it in the oven. Just put your oven on the 300, throw the pan in there, and by the time we plate, it'll be perfect. My salmon's in the oven right now. I check temperatures when I cook fish. Do you not know how to use your oven?
Don't be silly.
No, you're fine, buddy. So just hit on, and it should just default to 350 and say start.
Yeah, I put it up. Do you want it on 350? I thought you said 300. You want it 300?
350 is fine. You're just using it to heat up anyways. And I would take that pan with your salmon and just drop it right in the oven. Right now.
Here we go. So, what else can we talk about? We have lots to talk about. What else?
You had actually asked people like what you wanted to what they wanted you to teach me, and I said bondage knots. So, can you teach me some bondage knots?
I know a good granny knot. So granny bondage might be.
Not when I'm taking a drink, you son of a bitch. a granny knot. Oh, hi there.
Hi there.
Disgusting. So, are you doing any conferences this year?
So we're definitely gonna do Larry, of course. Want to support Pat and a good Patty boy, especially since he's just given up on life and no longer gonna race me.
I think he lost willpower, or he's just lacking a bit of heart. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bazinga!
Bazinga! Let's see. So Reignite or whatever is here in Boston with AWA. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not planning on going out to DEF CON. I'm not going out to RSA. But some of my team will be out there, definitely.
You guys should take a look at doing the AFP contract, the AFP conferences.
The AFP, America's Funniest Home Videos.
No, no, the finance professionals.
What is it? Let's do it. Are we cooking? Because they would love this. Like, they would love this.
Finance professionals.
I do like finance professionals. They're actually my favorite professionals. I'm not kidding you. That is true. That is true. Well, I find, right, so I think one of the big issues that we have in the InfoSec, CyberSec community is the lack of relationships with CFOs and with the finance teams in organizations. And I think it creates a lot of unnecessary tension. I love working with them. I love working with the risk officers, the audit teams to help build a program. And I'm not saying that to sell Arcus. I'm saying like we really need CISOs, people that want to be CISOs to be building significant relationships with people in accounting and finance.
Well, I think InfoSec does a really good job about siloing itself in InfoSec. And I think
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you.
It's cool to have conversations with folks that are in InfoSec that want to do more for the organization, because the general the general consensus is we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this. And the business conversation is always, well, there's cost, there's cost, there's cost, there's cost. And then there's risk, there's risk, there's risk, there's risk. So, bringing folks that, have a good focus on where they want their career to go, to have a better understanding of the finance structure behind how cost centers are funded, and what type of requirements are need to be in place to increase funding. That looks beautiful.
Delicious patty. This here is for Shan. This is going to be the way it goes. So let me get my ingredients. I'm going to make this while this is, by the way, this is seriously the bonus. This here is Unicorn Chef bonus time, multi-meals being made to cater to our audience, quite frankly. I just want to point that out. This is the genius that Bryson has. Like bringing on guys like you and me, to people like you and me, to be able to do that, to make the salmon, make the corn, make this delicious meal for who else does? You can't. I really do
think you're bringing it from Unicorn Chef to Unicorn Chef with that frozen chicken patty. It's beautiful.
That is true. I agree. And wait till she sees my secret sauce. She's gonna love the secret sauce.
Ooh, I like that. I like that you had to be off camera for a significant period of time to say secret sauce. That's scary.
She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. So but it's a secret for everyone. All right. So let's just do this. Right? I can't believe we're gonna have chicken. We're gonna have salmon. What is that?
So do me a favor. Check on your corn before you do the rest of your chicken. Make sure you're not sticking.
No, this is getting. Oh yeah, baby! Look at this. Look at it.
So that steam is telling me a lot. So yeah, keep that definitely on.
Yep.
Looks beautiful.
All right. So all right. Look, here's how we do this. Right with Shannon. Start with some mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
This is how they do it.
Is that vegan mayo or is that full fat mayo?
This here is this is healthy mayo. It's light. It's light mayo. Yeah. I want to eat healthy. I want to promote a healthy lifestyle. And quite frankly, I'm not sure there's much of a loss when you move from healthy to unhealthy mayo, right? Look at this. You just put that right on there. Now, actually, 1 minute. We can actually grab some greens if you want. You want to compile the healthiness. Here,
greens.
I just put here. You can't even see this. Look at this. You just put some greens right here on this. Boom. That's how you do that. Right now, surprise, because people don't realize this. Surprise. We're gonna put some relish right onto this. Right now, this is a little bit watery, so I like to try and drain it just the way that you would. Right. This here. Oh my God. She is gonna die. Like this here. A little bit of. By the way, it got fancy. I got the organic kind because I know. My mom would say that I'm showing off a little bit on the organic stuff. But now here's the secret. You gotta shake it up. You gotta shake it. Yeah. You want to shake it.
You have to Taylor Swift it. Yeah.
Yep. Shake it up. That's exactly right. Look at that. Brown mustard. Boom. Here you go. Hey, Shannon. This here is for you. This is the meal for you. You're welcome. By the way. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can't see in the comments right now, but she's saying how appreciative she is.
Yeah, no, I bet she is appreciative. Because look at this, look at how good it is. We can add some fries. I have a tasty salad over here. It's all like this. People, look, you know what? Better yet, let's do this. What knife is it? All right, who knows? Hope it wasn't the salmon knife, but. All right, look at this, right in the middle. Bryson, we're making multi-meals right now.
Oh, Shannon, for the record, not both of our wives. I've done nothing.
Oh my God.
You should take your salmon out of the oven.
Oh, the salmon?
Get an oven glove though, buddy. Don't lift that out with your hand. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. Can you see it? No, you can't.
Stop.
So let me help you out. Look at that.
Yeah, looks wonderful.
You guided me through all of that. Look at that.
Okay. I'm going to plate. Are you ready to plate?
One second. Let me just have one more bite of tuna sandwich.
Eat your chicken.
Honestly, I see top streams for us.
My salmon. Now the salmon's going to go skin side down.
Okay, since I have no skin, that's great. Thanks.
Salmon.
It's still hot. Did you know that?
So take a taste of your corn and make sure that it's cooked completely through. It'll be cooked, don't get me wrong, because it's frozen, but just make sure it's okay to your palate.
I'm trying this corn. First time corn fryer here. It's hot off the thing.
Yum. Get a little bit of cilantro seasoning to the corn.
Wait, what? What are you putting in?
A little bit of cilantro. Even if you wanted, you could go so far as to put in a little bit of sour cream, never hurt. A little bit of yogurt, never hurt. Cilantro is quite nice. You could put in like a nice hot salsa, like a good spicy salsa.
So let me do that. Yeah, play that.
How you doing over there, buddy?
Oh, can I plate the corn? Did you plate the corn or not?
Yeah, plate.
What?
Hmm?
Did you plate the corn?
Yes.
Oh yeah, my plate rules. What else should you put on your plate?
So you should have a nice piece of salmon.
Yep. You know I do.
A beautiful serving of corn. Lift up.
No. Let's do the drone overview. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's better. Yeah. Good. Stay right there. Cool. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got the salad going. Healthy. We got the salmon. We got the corn. I got the chicken. Let's try this. Right, we're trying this now. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you got to take a taste. It proves to the people that you're not trying to poison yourself. Yeah, it's baller.
Mm.
I might need a little bit more salt in my corn.
Mm. Mm.
Yep.
This is so good.
So that's my crack corn. For the people that followed along and seasoned their corn the way that I did, it's great. For the people that season their salmon the way that Rob did, I'm sure it's absolutely delicious.
The funny thing is, don't tell anyone.
Mm.
The seasoning on the corn is the same seasoning on the salmon. Well, it's my secret. But this was great. You look handsomer in real life than you do on TV.
It's true.
I'm surprised you're not around out just signing autographs.
I try to. It's just I don't let people on the property very much.
No, that's a pain in the ass. You don't want that.
No.
How's that shed working out for you though?
The what, sorry?
The shed. Didn't you get?
Oh, it's amazing, dude. It's fantastic. It's literally become my little guy's play haven. He loves it. Runs inside, opens the doors, gets in, gets out, jumps down. It's like the greatest thing ever.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. That is good stuff. Well, this has been a journey, my friend.
Well, thank you for agreeing to come on and expose yourself.
I did not expose myself.
That chicken sandwich did look good.
My red shorts on though. Salmon shorts.
I just want to make everybody aware again. If you are cooking along, if you're having fun, if you're smack talking to anybody and you want to put it up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
baby.
Use hashtag Unicorn Chef. By all means, feel free to tag me on Twitter. I'll always engage. My @ is the only Mike _E. Special thanks to Rob.
Come on. There's a couple more Mikes, but his is the only Mike _E.
I'm very humble and amazing. As you know, as I said at the beginning of the show, make sure that you're looking at your local heart health, Heart and Stroke Foundation. We have, Patrick, I think, has made it to the end of the show after having open heart surgery. I don't mean to dox him like that. I was saying to Rob earlier, Patrick runs Layer 8 Conference, which is really an OSINT related conference. It's really funny that we all know who he is, and he runs an OSINT. Like, don't you think he'd be like more secretive, like about, oh, look at me, yeah, I run this shit.
He's much more NOSINT than OSINT. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
Just like nothing.
If he wasn't so good looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's a glowing example of physical fitness and heart health, and we should all be heart healthy and make sure that we're donating our time and our presence to worthy causes, and his is a worthy cause.
He is a worthy cause. So
say that 3 times fast there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say that when we go to Layer 8 this year, if I don't have a VIP pass, like a VIP leg,
it's murder. He'll wish, right? Exactly. I totally agree.
done.
Cancel culture right there.
How they do in Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Yep.
Yeah. Rob, any parting wisdom, any parting words, my friend?
If you have an opportunity, if you got invited multiple times, like me, onto Unicorn Chef, definitely jump onto Unicorn Chef. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun, no joke. But go out there and be good to people.
Good. It's nice. With that, I'm going to end the broadcast. Rob, if you'd like to wave. Bye.
I am not a robot.